This Sturgeon Electric California safety refresher will cover safe mountain driving expectations, operating techniques, and awareness for both on and off-road travel. 87% of all runaway truck accidents are the result of driver error. The top 3 contributing factors are: number 1, inexperience. This is attributed to ineffective communication and inadequate training. 2, excessive speed. This is attributed to improper braking technique, gear selection, and not utilizing the engine brake. 3, fatigue, attributed to working extended hours. This refresher will address these factors, with the goal being to keep you as a driver and the public safe.
The crew foreman will discuss and verify with his drivers prior to leaving the yard that all regulated vehicles are within Sturgeon Electric California's 30-day brake bid inspection window. And through discussion, the crew foreman can evaluate that all drivers are fit for duty and have the necessary experience and confidence levels to safely navigate mountain roads. Keep in mind that it's the driver's responsibility to complete the daily pre-trip inspection and to verify that the load is secure. It's a good work practice to have all load securing come-alongs and knots on the driver's side of the vehicle. This is also a good time to consider having an experienced driver ride along with an inexperienced driver for training purposes. Now let's go into the cab to highlight and discuss the gear selection module and transmission control switches. Keep in mind that the control switches in both the Freightliner and international trucks equipped with an Allison transmission function the same, with the exception of the engine brake. For the Freightliner, let's start with the gear shift module. Utilize the up and down arrows to manually shift gears. This is the engine brake control switch. Engage your engine brake prior to descending mountain roads. This is rear axle's differential lock control switch. Only engage for off-road slippery travel or in inclement snow and ice conditions. Keep in mind that 25 miles per hour is the top speed when locked in. This is the all-wheel drive switch. It can be engaged in both high and low range. This is the high and low range selector switch. High range is for normal driving. Low range can be utilized to safely ascend and descend mountain roads. For the international truck, let's start with the stock shifting lever located on the right side of the steering column. To manually shift gears, depress the manual/automatic knob once. This will put the transmission in manual mode. Push the lever towards the instrument panel to downshift and pull back on the lever to upshift. Depress the knob again to return to automatic mode. If the truck is equipped with an engine brake, the controls will be on the shifting lever. It has 3 levels and is activated by gently pulling the lever towards the driver. Each click is a different level. When ascending mountain roads, take note of your top speed and what gear was utilized to attain that speed. This information will be used to safely descend the mountain. A good work practice is to turn on the beacons and flashers to warn other drivers of your slow speed. Keep an eye on traffic behind you and use turnouts if necessary. Turnouts are a good safe spot to reaffirm that your load is secure. Prior to descending the mountain, the crew foreman should have a safety discussion to go over traffic conditions, technique reminders, and fatigue level of the drivers. This is where the top speed and top gear that was used to ascend will be utilized to safely descend the mountain. Engage the engine brake, beacons, and flashers. Manually shift to the top gear that was used to ascend the mountain. Reference the top speed attained during ascension. This will be your max speed for descending the mountain safely. When max speed is attained, use a stab braking technique to reduce speed by 5 to 8 miles an hour. Repeat this technique every time max speed is reached. Utilize turnouts when necessary. When taking the trucks off-road on unfamiliar right-of-ways, a good work practice is to drive the route first in a pickup to assess the safety conditions of the road. It's a good work practice to start in high range with all-wheel drive locked for off-road mountain driving. Stay focused, take it slow, and keep an eye on your rear axles when navigating switchback turns. For descending right-of-way mountain roads, engage the engine brake. Use high-range, all-wheel drive, or low-range if necessary. Manually shift to the appropriate gear. Take it slow and use your stab braking technique if necessary. Remember, the differential lock should only be used in slippery off-road or on-road snow and ice conditions.
Let's make sure we follow all traffic laws while maintaining compliance with our Sturgeon Electric California Safety Manual, the safety expectations for the utilities we serve, and the Red Book. Stay focused, drive defensively, practice good housekeeping, and when driving in inclement weather, slow down, increase your following distance, and turn on your headlights, wipers, and emergency flashers if necessary. Stay cut in and be safe.